second takes, but now I float just past your door, a little less than what I wore. I don't resent, I don't regret, but love's not chains you won't forget. I'm lighter than before. Don't sink when you don't call no more. I breathe again, I stand alone and find my rhythm on my own. You taught me how to bend and bend until I snapped to fit your end. But now I shape myself with grace, without the need to take your place. I thought that breaking meant I'd lose, but freedom came when I refused. I'm lighter than I've ever been. No guilt, no games, no letting in. And though I miss the warmth we had, I'd rather fly than feel that sad. Now love feels like a softer lift, a gift I give, not something missed. And when the wind blows past my skin, I smile and let it pull me in. I'm lighter than before, it's true, and I no longer carry you. I walk with air beneath my feet and let my heart stay soft and sweet. Now love feels like a softer lift, a gift I give, not something missed. And when the wind blows past my skin, I smile and let it pull me in. I'm lighter than before, it's true, and I no longer carry you. I walk with air beneath my feet and let my heart stay soft and sweet.
You always rush to skip the page, but love was written slow with age. I wasn't meant for fast goodbyes. I speak in pauses, not replies. But you were lightning, fast and gone, while I was dusk, just holding on. You should have read me slow, each line, each breath, each undertow. I wasn't made for chapter skips, but soft and steady fingertips. You missed the meaning in my sigh. You chased the plot but passed me by. And in your need to see the end, you lost the part where we began. I wasn't meant to be a glance, but something you'd reread by chance. You should have read me whole, with patience like a sacred scroll. You skimmed the top, but not the soul. And now you're gone and left the goal. Now someone new will turn each page and find the joy you called a cage. I may be slow, but I'm still deep and worth the time you didn't keep. You should have read me slow, the parts where I forgot to show that all I asked was time and care. But you were gone before you were there. You kept my notes in your top drawer, where no one looked but you swore that every line meant something still, though you forgot to read them real. You said I'm busy, said I care, but never met me fully there. I was your locked drawer love, safe and tucked but not enough. You kept me where no eyes could see, but love like that's not meant for me. You said you'd take me out one day, but left me there to fold and fray. And now I've left the space you filled, a love that never got its bill. You want the comfort, not the cost of opening what you almost lost. I was your locked drawer dream, hidden soft behind the scene. You liked me quiet, liked me there, but never dared to really care. Now someone else will turn the key and see the whole, not just a piece. I'm done with being halfway held by someone scared to love themselves. I'm not your locked up heart again. I've packed my words, I found my pen, and when you look, I won't be there. I'm living loud, not in your spare. You always left the porch light on, like hope for when I'd come or gone. And though I drifted far away, that light still burns to this day. Even when we lost our way, you still believed I'd find the day. You were my my starlight left on, my place when the world felt wrong. You didn't chase, you didn't plead, just stayed where I could always be. We didn't end in rage or tears, we just outgrew our younger years. But I still feel you in the night, like distant warmth of fading light. Not every goodbye is regret, some leave a glow you can't forget. You were my starlight left on, my anchor when I came undone. No blame, just grace, a silent kind. You loved me in your own design. Like that, don't leave a scar. It just stays right where you are. And if I ever lose the sun, I'll find your light and gently run. You were my starlight left on. I still look back when I'm gone. Some lights fade but never die. You're the reason I still try.
I watched you from my window seat, your bag in hand, your head downbeat. You didn't see me wave goodbye, but maybe that was by design. Sometimes the truth sits on a plane and leaves behind the unsaid name. From my window seat I stayed, while you chose sky and I chose rain. You took the flight, I took the ache, and watched you disappear in grace. You never were the staying kind, but still you lived inside my mind. And though I knew it wouldn't hold, it still felt heavy, warm and bold. You needed wings, I needed ground, but love still met us in sound. From my window seat I cried, not for you but what we tried. And though the clouds took you from me, you're still a sky I sometimes see bright. Now when I travel far or near, I search for traces of you here, and every airport feels like then, when I let go but hold again. From my window seat I knew some hearts just pass, they don't renew, but you remain in every view, a leaving love pour my tea without a word. And somehow that's the best I've heard. It's not grand gestures, not big scenes, but quiet love that truly means. You show up where I didn't ask, and turn the small into a task. It's the small things you always do, like tucking in my blanket too. You never boast, you never try, but love like that you can't deny. You wipe the counter, check the door, leave notes that say I'm proud and more. You don't need dates or diamond rings. You built our love with smaller things. You never needed any show, just gave in ways I didn't know. It's the small things you always bring, like safety wrapped in everything. You taught me what love really is, a steady, unassuming gift. Right now I try to do the same, return the quiet with your name. And though the world moves fast and wide, your kind of love still stays inside. It's the small things I carry now that taught me love without a vow. And when they ask who showed me how, I'll say your name, soft and proud.
You didn't cry, you didn't shout. You just picked up your coat and walked out. No drama lines, no final plea, just silence filling all of me. And somehow that still hurt much more than every slammed or broken door. It was a quiet goodbye, no thunder, just a faded sky. But I still hear your steps retreat in every song, in every street. You left the mug, the open book. Your scent still lingers where I look. You didn't pause to close the door, and maybe that just hurt me more. Some people leave like soft good nights, but still rewrite your days and nights. It was a quiet goodbye, no shaking hands, no asking why. You didn't break, you just let go, and somehow that has hurt me most. They say that love ends loud and clear, but yours just slipped, then disappeared. And now I sit with all but loud enough to blur my sky. And every silence since that day still whispers that you walked away.
You folded me in tiny squares, packed me soft between your cares, said you're safe here in my chest, but never wore me like the rest. I wasn't made for tidy drawers, but messy love and open doors. You packed me too neat to feel, kept me like I wasn't real. I needed room to stretch and move, not just a part you rarely prove. You zipped me up and kept me clean, but love ain't made to go unseen. You liked me quiet, safe and small, but never truly touched it all. Some love is wild and never folds. It wriggles free when it gets old. You packed me tight and wrapped with care, but I still gasped for open air. And now I've left the suitcase place to find a love that holds me face to face. Now someone holds me less precise, but warmer, messier, and nice. And though I miss your folded touch, I needed more than just enough. You packed me like a fragile thing, but love's not just for wintering. I'm better wrinkled, loud and true, than hidden in the best of you. I met you in a quiet space, like we were lost but face to face. Didn't know your name, but still, my heart sat perfectly still. There was magic in your eyes, no rush, no need for alibis. You don't have to be mine today, just be close and drift my way. Love like this don't fade or fly, it'll find us when it's time. We talk in pauses, not in plans. Let life unfold inside our hands. No pressure, only open air. both just quiet and able to feel without saying much, that maybe someday we'll touch. You don't have to be mine now. We're aligned but don't know how. Even if we drift apart, you've already marked.
It's 2 a.m., I'm wide awake. No calls, no texts, just give and take. Of thoughts that echo like your voice. That quiet made the loudest noise. It hits the hardest when it's late. Truth doesn't knock, it just waits. Midnight clarity, it's cruel and kind. Shows me things I left behind. Like the way you said goodbye, soft but still enough to cry. Streetlights paint shadows on my wall. Every flicker I recall. That night you stood there in the rain. Didn't chase you, that was my pain. No closure, just a heavy breath. Sometimes silence sounds like death. Midnight clarity, so bittersweet. Your ghost still walks these empty streets. I can't rewind, I won't pretend, but I still miss the way we end. Bright clarity don't come with peace. It just lets the heart release the things I never dared to say. You heard them all that final day. Midnight clarity, it sets me free. In the dark, I finally see we were love that couldn't last, but I'm glad we had the past. Midnight clarity, it's cruel and kind. Shows me things I left behind. Like the way you said goodbye, soft but still enough to cry.
You never said the perfect line, but I still knew that you were mine. Not in speeches, not in show, but in the way your coffee flowed. Some people speak without a sound, and love is where they're always found. You lived in between the words, in glances soft and feelings stirred. No need for loud declarations, You spoke through silent vibrations. You showed up when I didn't ask. Took on joy like it was a task. You weren't the fire, you weren't the stage, but you were love on every page. I heard your love in every pause, and saw it in your quiet, 'cause you lived in between the words, the comfort deep, a love unheard. Now that you're gone, it echoes loud, the things you gave without a sound. Now I say less, but feel much more. You taught me what the heart is for, to love with hands, not just with voice, to stay, not shout, to give by choice. You lived in between the words, and now in me your love is stirred. I'll pass it on in ways unseen, in all the spaces in between.
The sky was gray, but not too cold. Like stories neither young nor old. We weren't sunshine, weren't rain, but something quiet in between. You never lit the world on fire, but you stayed when things got dire. It's okay to be great with you. Not all love is bright and new. Sometimes soft is all I need. A love that listens, not that leads. We made tea, not fireworks. We built trust in all the quirks. No drama, no grand display, just a soft hello, hell end of day. Not every heart needs fixing fast. You gave me space to outgrow the past. It's okay to be great with you. Even in silence, we always knew. Not every page needs bold highlight. Some of the best lines are just right, bright. We laughed in low tones, not loud songs. Still felt right where we belonged. No color needed, no big scenes. We lived in honest in-betweens. It's okay to be great with you. The truest shades are subtle too. And even when the skies turn blue, I'll still crave the calm of you. light, but stayed still. No rush to move, no need to fill. Your hand was warm, your eyes on mine, and suddenly the world aligned. The cars behind could beep all night. We found our peace in traffic lights. It's a green light, slow kind of love. No race, no push, just rising sun. We drive like time belongs to us. No need to chase, no need to rush. You touched my knee and played our song. We sang off key, but not for long. Your window cracked, the breeze was kind. We left our fears a block behind. Some hearts need speed to feel alive, but ours just glows in second drives. It's a green light, slow kind of ride, where love takes time and nothing hides. We don't need thrills to know it's real. We ride in silence just to feel bright. The world might honk, but we won't care. We've got forever just to spare. And when we stop, we'll still be found. Love's not a race, it's where we're bound. It's a green light, slow kind of thing. The quiet hum, the joy it brings. And even when the roads turn new, I'll take the slow if it's with you. When skies are bright, my head ignites beneath the light. The full moon pulls my thoughts like tide, and suddenly I can't decide. You said just sleep, but I stay wide. My mind's a wave I cannot ride. Full moon mind, I drift again to all the what ifs and the when. And though your arms are calm and near, my thoughts still find a way to steer. I feel the pull of past mistakes, the little cracks that no one breaks. You touch my hand, but I still roam in memories I can't disown. It's not your fault, it's how I'm built. I turn the peace to fear and guilt. Full moon mind, I lose gentle force against my will. And maybe love is just that light that shines through chaos in the night. Full moon, but not alone. You're my gravity, my home. And though I drift, I always land back in the warmth you've yet to end. You used to light me up like stars, but now your glow don't reach as far. Still warm, but not the flame I knew. Your light's been dim, but shining through. You never said that we had changed, but silence feels like something strange. Dimmer love, but still it burns. Not like the sun, but how it learns to hold the dark with softer hue. I miss the bright, but stay with you. We don't laugh the way we did. You look away and I just sit. But comfort holds a different heat. A faded love still tastes like sweet. We're not the fire that we were, but still I choose the slower blur. Dimmer love with quiet pace, not in a rush, but still in place. You don't explode, but you don't leave. A steady heart that still believes. Bright, some loves are flames, some are low light. But still, they glow throughout the night. And though we've lost the brilliant part, I feel your warmth and beating heart. Dimmer love, but not gone cold. Still here through all the stories told. And even if the shine is small, it's real, and that still says it all. You never ask too much of me. Just let me sit in company. No need to talk, just look and stay. Somehow that always felt okay. You saw the cracks and didn't flinch. Gave me time, inch by inch. You taught me how to breathe again, to love with
hearts were still and steady drum. I didn't need to read your mind. You loved me between every line. You taught me how to breathe again, even in heartbreak and in end. If I forget the rest in time, I'll still hold the breath you gave mine.
You didn't slam, you didn't shout. Just let the air pull your words out. And in that quiet, I could hear the sound of love just disappear. No echo left to chase or claim, just walls that never spoke your name. You left me soundless, soft and slow. No final fight, no final blow. Just absence filling every room, like silence blooming into gloom. We weren't flames, but we were light. Now I just sit alone at night. And though there's nothing left to say, your quiet still has things to play. The way you paused before the door, still louder than a slam before. You left me soundless, barely there, but left your ghost in every chair. And now I talk but don't get through to shadows shaped exactly you. Some leave like storms, but you were mist, a fading breath, a mist last kiss. But even now I close my eyes and hear the hush where love still lies. You left me soundless but not gone. You hum in quiet dusk and dawn. And though your words have lost their sound, your silence still stays all around. We didn't crash, we didn't fight. We just turned off the hallway light. Little by little, you pulled away, but never had the words to say. Sometimes endings wear disguise, they hide inside familiar eyes. It was a slow fade, not a storm. No heartbreak scene, no lines were torn. Just silence where love used to be. A quiet kind of tragedy. We smiled, but it felt way off. I reached, but you weren't really there, and I stopped asking if you cared. No final blow, no shattered sound, just both our hearts not sticking around. It was a slow fade, not a fire, just dimming light and lost desire. You drifted out, I stayed behind, too scared to ask if you were mine. Bright, not all love explodes and dies, some just dims behind our lies. But even now I sometimes miss the version of us we couldn't fix. It was a slow fade, soft and low, like snow that melts before you know. Still feel the chill when I recall that we just stopped instead of fall.
Your eyes were oceans always far, a mirror made of moon and scar. I tried to swim but sank instead, in waves of words we never said. You never meant to pull me in, but love like yours is cold and thin. I was washed, all your blue, tried to love what wasn't true. You held me soft but let me drift, left me with a heart to lift. We talked in tides and held in storms, but never found a place that warms. I wanted sun, you gave me night. I called for light, you dimmed the fight. Some people are just made of sea, beautiful but not for me. I was washed in all your blue, lost myself to find the truth. Now I stand on quieter shores, no longer asking you for more. Bright, not every love is made to last. Some just teach and then float past. I'll leave the salt, I'll keep the song. The tide is out, but I'll move on. I was washed in all your blue, but now I wear a brighter you. I'm not afraid of what's to come. My waves have just begun. You drew our names in pencil lead, not ink, not gold, just lines instead. I traced them hoping they would stay, but you erased me day hearts have drawn across your walls. We were scribbled hearts, not signed, not etched in stone, not underlined, just little loops in hurried hands that never stood but tried to stand. You never meant to leave me gray, but promises just slipped away. And now I sit with faded lines, where once we colored over time. Some art is real, though never framed, but ours just blurred beneath the rain. We were scribbled hearts, so soft, too faint to keep, too easy lost. And though I tried to write you back, your page was filled with words I lack back. Now someone paints impermanent, no scratch outs, no embarrassment. And when they write me clear. No fear of what will disappear. We were scribbled, rushed, and light, but still I held you every night. Now I let go of pencil love for someone bold. And sure enough, if
It's been a storm inside my head, but your voice calms the waves instead. You never ask, you always know the way to make my silence glow. In your touch, the noise fades out like peace that wraps me all around. You make me feel safe and sound, even when the world spins loud. You're the stillness I have found. In your arms I come unwound. Some days I can't explain the pain. You never try to fix or blame. Just stay and let the moment breathe. That's the kind of love I need. You don't need to say a word. The softest truths are always heard. You make me feel safe and sound, like a song with no background. Just your heartbeat in the crowd, and it's all I
feel safe and sound, where my fears can't stick around. You're the one I finally found to bring me back to solid ground. The world moves fast from Monday on, but Sunday's slow where we belong. Your arms become my second skin, and we just breathe, no need to win. We've got nothing on the list, but every second feels like bliss. You're my Sunday, slow and sweet. No rush, no plans, just heartbeat wrapped in blankets side by side, where peace and love both coincide. We sip our coffee, glance and grin, laugh at things that never end. You don't need thrills to make me feel, just being here makes life surreal. In a world that needs to go, you remind me how to flow. You're my Sunday kind of love, not a storm, just skies above, still and soft like dawn's first light. You hold me gently through the night, bright. We may have Mondays filled with weight, but Sundays help recalibrate. And when the noise begins again, I think of you and feel it wane. You're my Sunday, slow and true, the quiet I retreat into. I don't need more, I don't need new, as long as I come